Welcome to Log Furniture How To, the most all-inclusive site on the net for log and rustic furniture, fixtures, and decor. That's logfurniturehow2.com.
Hey there, welcome. Welcome to our little shop here in Colorado Springs, Colorado. My name's Mitchell Dillman. This is my friend and helper, Alex Fall.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Gang, we've got an exciting show lined up for you today, and it revolves around this huge banquet table we just completed for our friends up the street at the Manitou Brewing Company. We've been working on this all week, and we're excited to share some pretty cool videos with you today. So let's jump right into it. Let's play that first video right now. Well, it looks like this thing is set up pretty good overnight. Next step's pretty simple. We got to get these clamps off and get set up to add our third slab. Yep, we're starting to stretch the limits of our tools too. I'll bet you're starting to wonder how we're going to get these 3.5-foot clamps across a 4-foot table. I was starting to wonder the same thing too when Alex here came up with an awesome idea of how we can clamp up this 4-foot table. Alright, but before we bring that other slab over, we're going to take a minute to knock off this layer of dried glue. So we've already taken time to cut our biscuit joints. Now we've just got to spread the glue and get these things clamped up. And since these clamps clearly don't make the span, the plan is to use these ratcheting tie-down straps. All right, here we go. Oh yeah, that's cranking it right up. It's looking good. Now let's get one out there in the middle, and then we can crank on these. Well, there you go. Now we just need to let this stuff set up, and we should be good to go. Well, there you go. That's how we got this big 3-piece table glued up. It's a pretty good idea Alex had, wasn't it? All right, so now we've got a video lined up. It's a really detailed video, step by step, of how we finish this table. Let's check it out.
Hey, Mitch, looks like we're having some trouble with that video.
Gang, it looks like we're having some problems here. It's not going to play?
I don't think so.
No. Well, I'll tell you what. We do have a really detailed video, but it looks like we're having some problems with our program. So we'll be uploading that video either later this weekend or first part of next week. So I want you to be sure to check it out because it's a really good video. But I'll tell you what, we finished this table after we got it glued up. We used this Danish oil. It's a good product to use as a stain. It comes in a variety of colors. You can see here we've got it in this golden oak. And then we applied 4 good coats of this polyacrylic finish over the top of the Danish oil. Of course, we sanded between each coat with 220 sandpaper. I'm just telling you a little bit about what's in the video. So let's go ahead. So gang, we've got one more video lined up to show you, and it's step by step how we welded up this cool table base using metal that we got straight from King Metals, and the feet even come from King Metals. So take a minute and watch this video. Alright, so as we get started here, you can see I've already taken time to cut all 18 parts that we need for our table base. And you can see not only have I cut them, but I've also got them drilled out. Yep, so here you can see all our parts are cut, and we were just waiting on one more thing. And here it is. It's the adjustable feet that we ordered to go with our steel table base. Yeah, so you may not know it, but King Metals actually has a section in their online catalog that they have a whole section on adjustable feet for furniture. And as we get started, one of the first things we're going to do, since I already had these base plates cut for these legs, is take time to weld a nut to the inside of each of these. So I'm just going to take a minute and twist that on there like that, and we'll weld this off right here. All right, so the next step is to start sorting these parts out and getting everything paired up, and then we're gonna take time to cap off the ends of our uprights. And just a little reminder now, we do have this simple drawing cut list with all the detailed angles and dimensions for this table over on logfurnitureHowTo.com. Go check it out. All right then, so now we weld. Alright, now as we start to weld these feet onto these legs, there's something I want to point out here. You can see this seam on all this tubing, and of course these are a compound miter cut, so they're going to flare, and we don't want to be able to see that seam in the finished piece on the outside of the leg, so we want to make sure to flip these over so it's going to the inside, and then we'll weld our bases on appropriately. All right then, moving right along. All right, so now we can weld these legs to this frame. Well, there you go. That's how we made this big old banquet table for our friends at the Manitou Brewing Company. We want to be sure to thank everyone up there. This is going to be delivered first thing tomorrow morning. So if you're ever here in Colorado Springs or up in Manitou, be sure to go to the Manitou Brewing Company and check out this table. They're doing a really good thing using some of our local resources for good. Thanks for watching. We're going to let Alex close it out for the day.
Just wanted to thank our sponsors over at Skybeam and Key Metals for making this all possible.
Hey Alex, let's show them a close-up of this table.
Okay.
Check this out, gang. Right out of the Black Forest. You guys have a good weekend.